Welcome to Brewhouse. Happy 2017. Last year was one of the best years ever for beer, and the reason for that was the craft beer phenomenon. Maybe you've heard that term before, craft beers. Now maybe you know what those are, maybe you aren't quite sure. Well, today we're going to be talking about craft beers, why do they matter, and to showcase that, we're actually going to be drinking some of those beers.
Fuck yeah. What is craft beer? It's not a style of beer like a lager or a pale ale, because a craft beer can be any type of beer. What makes it craft is who is making it, but what makes them craft?
In order for a brewer to be considered craft, it must produce no more than 6,031,000 barrels per year, using only traditional malt and traditional practices.
If you're making craft beer, then that definition matters to you a great deal. However, if you're just curious or just want to know what the fuss is all about, this next definition will suit you just fine.
It's a beer made by a small brewery. Tiny brewery.
So you're thinking small breweries, so what? I don't see why this is a phenomenon.
Maybe one small brewery doesn't matter, but what about thousands? The last time the US had this many breweries, it was the 1870s. And a lot of that time in between then and now, there was mostly less than 1,000. And for about 30 years in recent history, there were less than 200. And what makes craft beer unique is that it isn't all the same. You might not like the Pale Ale from Brewery A, but you might like the one from Brewery B. And if you don't like either, there's over 4,000 other breweries that would love for you to try their Pale Ale.
On that note, now I hate to be hipster Pat again, but the reason why we have the technical definition of craft beer is because if there weren't strict guidelines on what classifies as craft beer, then there's nothing stopping the mega breweries from classifying all their beer craft beer. So, let's try some of these beers from small breweries, or craft beers if you will. Now, to start things off with craft beers, we are actually going to look at the most popular type of craft beer, which is the IPA, or India Pale Ale. Now, we have two beers right here that are both IPAs. They're both made in San Diego, which is kind of neat that we did that, kind of by a fluke. But they're totally different. So right now we have a Stone IPA. It's a West Coast IPA. This one is a Tangerine IPA. So I'm imagining we're going to get a lot of tangerine. And then we also have a new guy that we're going to bring over here. This is Boomtown. They've been around for 2 years.
We love them.
Boomtown is my favorite brewery in
We
downtown
hang out
LA.
there all the time. It's super fun.
It's super fun. Ridiculously fun.
That one's also a West Coast IPA.
Yeah, this is also West Coast along with Stone. Now, I've had Stone a lot. Stone is everywhere. Stone is such a, like, not mass-produced, because that's going to sound like a mega brewery, but Stone gets around.
Anyone watching, you could probably get the Stone.
You can find this everywhere. I mean, I saw it when I was living in New York. All right. Cheers, guys.
I should have waited.
I know. Will's like, nope.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It's really hoppy but smooth.
It has the IBUs that it's the International Beverage Units for people who don't know what IBU stands for. But it has that. It doesn't have like that crazy hoppy, because usually when you go with IPAs, this one's actually kind of a lighter.
Is that the mark of the West Coast IPA, that it's lighter?
Yeah. Okay. So if you have a normal IPA, you're gonna get this hazy orange when it's like really hoppy.
It's gonna be more bitter.
Yeah, it's gonna. When you see hazy orange, you know it's gonna be bitter. This one's very gold. It's very like, it's not like a typical dark, because it's very translucent. So.
Like I said in the past, I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but I would have one of these.
I'm not a big fan of IPAs.
When you drink it, there's like a cloud of hops that kind of chills in your mouth for a little bit, and that's kind of neat. Super fun.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I'm not a big fan of IPAs, but I can get by this.
Yeah. Alright, so this is kind of cool. I'm really curious on what it's going to look like. Okay, that's hazy, but it's still... It's more orange, but it's still... It's
cloudy.
It's a little more cloudy, but that could also be like the tangeriness to it. Like, when I saw the Stone, I forgot that Stone poured that clear, but... Oh my god, wow. Okay, cheers, guys. I can already just smell it, that this is going to be orangey.
Yeah. It's citrusy.
Wow.
That is really good.
That's really
I
fun.
really dig that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not a huge fan of IPAs, you're gonna be super into the orange stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I fucking dig the shit out of that.
Green Flash is pretty big too. Like you probably find them in a lot of places.
Yeah, I mean, places that do like craft beer stuff, definitely, because they make a ton. But I remember it being like a
Zesty and
thing.
bright. That is exactly what it tastes like.
This definitely has more character than the Stone, but only because it's got the citrus added to it.
Well, yeah, it has a unique character to it. Like IPAs have a ton of character by
That is
themselves,
night and
but
day.
this one, yeah. But like that's like the base, and then this is like the crazy liberties that they took with it.
And I would say this is a situation where they're more different than alike, even though they're both IPAs.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like Blue Moon and you want to get into IPAs and you're like Will and absolutely no IPAs, then yes, this would be your jam. Also, this is like pretty heavy. I'm not gonna hold it by the handle because that's nuts. So
Don't be a hero, Pat.
let's just do a little teamwork.
I usually pour it backwards,
Oh yeah, that's kind of smart, but who needs that?
but that's a trick from putting oil in your car, so I don't know if that's an actual
Yeah.
ladder tip. But this would probably be more like the Stone because they're both West Coast.
Yeah, but it's cloudy like the
is
tangerine.
cloudy.
So this is that kind of neat stuff that's a little bit of both. Because you're like, oh, neat. Cheers, guys.
Oh, this one smells the best out of all three. It smells really good.
Yeah, it's sweeter.
Wow. Fucking Boomtown.
Wow, yeah, it's neat.
Boomtown kills it.
Yeah.
You know what else is super cool about this is that, so the first two, the Stone and the Green Flash, are all from well-established breweries.
Yeah.
But we're at a time where if you wanted to, you could start a craft brewery, and if you're smart, talented, then you could be someone new like Boomtown, and then you're already in the pack.
Yeah. Like, again, we were saying before that over 800 new breweries came up.
Last year.
Yeah, just last year alone, which is nuts. That's crazy amount of numbers. But that's all these people. Like it's all these new breweries coming out being like,
But we got really
I
lucky.
can do this.
Because you know, in any situation where you try things sight unseen, it's rare for all of it to be good. We got lucky that there's nothing that really turned us away this time.
Yeah, until we get the double IPA episode. Then I just can't. I just want to stare at your face when you're just hitting those hops, being like crying hops. Now next, we're gonna go on the complete different side of the spectrum for craft beer. These are flavored fruit beer, kind of. Like they're not like, they're actually, it's a classification for fruit beer, but all three of these use fruit as the major focal points of the beer. So we have three breweries that did completely different things, all relating to fruit. So let's go at it. First off, we're going to try the Toolbox Brewing Company's Cherry Limeade Ghost. Now, Ghost is a German beer. It's usually cloudy, yellow in color, and has a very tart. Like, it's always very tart. It's always a sourish beer.
So the cherry and the lime will make it even more tart.
The limeade's probably gonna. That could
It's probably gonna
have
be
a
subtle.
kick.
I would
But sour does not mean bitter.
Sour is not bitter.
Yeah, so that's something we will go on
I'm expecting
further.
some juicy juice here.
What?
Holy shit.
It's red.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I'm excited for this.
Okay, that's the cherry. Cherry's changing the game right here. All right, guys.
I was gonna
Cheers.
say it smells like medicine.
I love the color. It's almost like a rosé.
Whoa.
Fun. It's very tart. It's super tart.
It's super sour, but it's not like a warhead. Like it tastes pretty good.
So I love sour beers. I look forward to sour beers every chance I get at a craft beer bar. If they have a Ghost, I jump on it. If they have a sour beer, I jump on it because that's what my palate likes. I like warheads. I like all that stuff.
I can see Kevin's making kind of the sour candy face.
I don't know how I feel about this yet.
Is this a certain? You said it's a Ghost. It's a Ghost. Yeah.
It's a Ghost.
Yeah. It's really, even though like it's red for the cherry, the lime is really
Yeah.
apparent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, red tart cherries too. So it very complements what Ghosts are. So this works really well. I'm super stoked about that.
I'm gonna finish this one.
Yeah, go for it. I just down mine.
I'm sipping.
Yeah.
He just be sipping.
It's my sippy cup.
How about that pineapple beer?
How about that pineapple beer?
So proud of yourself.
I know, he just wants to get that how about that joke in. Alright, so this is Santan. I thought it was always San Fran. And I was like, oh, sweet, it's in San Francisco. It's not.
They're Arizona.
So it's like, oh, the San Fran beer. You mean Arizona. San Fran, Arizona.
And I have to wonder, where are they getting the pineapples in Arizona?
These are the questions that keep up Will at night.
It's just like dead staring into the camera. Alright, so this one's in a can, so it looks like less classy, but can doesn't necessarily mean bad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really cool craft beers that come in cans.
Kind of.
Oh, it's good.
You don't even try it yet.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh
I
my
keep
god,
on-
it's the worst.
I can't
No
wait,
class.
man.
Like, can't take the ape out of the jungle.
Cheers.
Salud.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
This one's right up my alley.
See, I hate it.
That's fantastic.
No, I'm not a I'm not a pineapple guy.
Pineapple is my favorite fruit.
Okay,
and this
so-
is like really, really smooth to me.
It's kind of like
It's very sweet. It really hits you like, and it has that pineapple back that sticks with you. So I mean, if you like pineapple, it's
very carbonated.
gonna be your shit.
Yeah.
It's super carbonated, but I don't think that makes it like not good.
If you like Dole Whips at Disneyland.
Yo,
this
okay.
is a beer.
I like Dole Whips. Like that's pretty. Like if you can like put this,
So
put some
this-
whipped cream on it,
Oh,
put some
yeah.
ice cream in it.
Fuck yeah.
That's a Kevin beer.
That is totally a Kevin beer.
Finally, we got this strawberry over here. I'm super stoked about it because I've had 3 strawberry beers before in my life, and every time I've had one, I was like, "Oh man, this tastes like a Starburst at a beer." It's
In a good way?
in a good way, and like again, sip it. All right, so cheers, guys.
I'll wait
Clank,
for you guys
clank.
this time.
So did gentlemen.
Cheers.
Oh wow, I can smell it.
Oh, this tastes like medicine.
Ooh, that was not what I thought it was gonna be.
Do you like it?
No.
I don't like it either.
I wasn't expecting this either. I don't think it's bad, but it's
It has a really bad aftertaste.
Yeah.
Like it kicks you.
It
Like
tastes like cough medicine.
it's very overpowering.
yeah, it has that like I wouldn't put that like they have artificial. Oh, it does have ginger in it.
Oh, that's the ginger.
So
we're
this
mixing
is
in
strawberry
that.
blonde ale with ginger. So that could be that.
I kind of like this one.
It'd be great for when you're sober.
There you go.
Beer, the medicine for when you're sober. So we tried 2 completely different types of craft beers that made crazy different styles. One the IPAs and the other one is the fruit beer. Don't be afraid to try craft beers at a bar. As also, keep a lookout because you might have a craft brewery by you.
There's over 5,000 in the States, so there's
Yeah.
gotta be one near you.
There has to be one
they're
near you.
usually cool
There
places to
is
hang
one
out.
next to you.
Yeah.
And
Most of them have tap rooms. Don't be afraid to go in, and then they'll let you try everything.
if you see a beer that you're not quite familiar with, ask for a little sample of it, explore, experiment, and figure out what you like with craft beers because there's just so many options.
And just try to not be like me and ignore your preconceived notions. And now I'll try more IPAs.
Right? Oh, look at that. Making differences.